Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to Pokémon Ultra Moon. We're back in front of Po Town and now we're ready, old man.
Are we?
I guess.
Yeah, we already heard him say that.
Ready? You ready for that? I am!
I guess everyone has their own reasons. I've got my reasons too for doing what I do. Standing in the rain. I'll have to let you in. If you don't make it, I'll be sure to I'll be sure your remains at least get back home.
Thanks. Old man.
Is it always raining in this scene? Because
I'm pretty sure it is.
yeah, because the rain is also affected by the real life time. I was like, is it raining again by coincidence? Huh? What's this numbskull doing here? What should we do?
Forget about it. We've got this barricade. I mean, we've got this barricade?
He said barbecue or something.
Barbecue. Do you really want to bother moving it out of the way just to take on one kid?
True. I mean, it's impossible to get over there.
Go home. You're not coming in here. Got it? Not unless you find some path through here.
That's impossible. It just doesn't happen. These places crawling with Team Skull runs. Those guys freak me out. I like how they made their own mockery of these gates that hold you back all the time.
I just want to see if there's anything.
See how annoying this is. Do you still think the island challenge is cool? There's a sticker, which means that Mr. Pinkhair went here, put a sticker on, and then didn't save the town. I gotta wonder,
maybe they did it before they took over the town.
I don't know. It seems like this isn't super recent. Like this has been a while. I mean, look at how trash this area is. It would be scary if they did that really fast. Dude, are you hard-headed? Your skull must be rock. You shouldn't have come in here, yo. Now I'm gonna make you regret it.
Yeah.
B is like what he said. So I gotta wonder, did people live here? There's gotta have been people who lived here before. So did Team Skull literally go in here and be like, hey, I'm stealing your house, to everyone?
Yeah, there was people shut in their homes, or did they have to evacuate?
Yeah, and if a street gang, took over an entire town, how is... you could say well, the local police isn't good enough for that. Why haven't they flown in someone yet who can? We'll go back in time and tell myself not to battle you. In fact, I'm gonna do that. The episode starts over. That barricade made us soft. There's something to regret, alright.
Hey yo, barricade or no, we ain't letting you go.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if they're supposed to be rapping or not, because sometimes they rhyme and it's oh, it's rap, and sometimes they don't rhyme. It's so are they talking or are they rapping badly? That being said, you can probably make some cool songs where the words don't rhyme. I mean, for example, I'm pretty sure in Japanese songs they don't usually rhyme. I remember okay, so this is the worst example of I know this for a fact, but in Vocaloid songs, I always noticed that they usually don't rhyme. And it could be yeah, that's because they're amateur songs, but a lot of those producers are actually pretty talented, so I'm gonna assume that it's not something that is expected of you. I have heard some Japanese Vocaloid songs that rhyme, but those were usually done by people who learned Japanese later, or something. Or were influenced by English songs in turn or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe it's also just you decide.
Yeah, I don't think they rhyme as often as they do in English. We need that barricade after all. Come on, hold back a little.
We need to protect us from small children. Yeah, I don't know, in German it's the same as in English, so you kind of expect it to rhyme. It would be interesting
But there are good songs that don't rhyme as much.
Or it's the rhyme is... It's not a rhyme, it's more these words are kind of similar,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have a...
Oh, there's an antidote.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I have to use the full
Wait,
heal.
can't you just, go into Pokemon friend pet mode? I
I could have. I forgot to do that.
It's okay. Aren't you used to it anymore because it's not in Let's Go?
Yeah, I guess.
Team Skull's boss, he's hiding somewhere here in Potown, isn't he? Listen up. Oh, it's a new text. Yeah, it's really nice. If only there was a Pokemon Center here. Bet your mom misses you too.
What is in the way?
Air. It's the bush, I'm pretty sure. So here's the Pokemon Center, let's go. I like there's an arrow pointing inside. Ready for fly rhymes in your ear, yo? But yo, what are you doing here, yo? Wow, he rhymed yo with yo.
Yo, it's darker than Darkrai. Ooh, do you know about Darkrai? Up in here, yo. I'm getting scared like I met with a pharaoh. Pharaoh?
Pharaoh.
Ain't nobody around. I'm feeling kinda down, but I'm still holding it down here in Po-Town. Hey, yo, spin it, yeah. Spin.
Yeah, but was that as good as rhyming yo with yo? Okay, so listen up, intruder. She wants money, but it always eludes her. Team Sky represent. We can't pay the rent. Had a lot of fun, but our use must be spent.
This Pokemon Center is where we cower, but we can't pay bills, so we got no power. If you guys give us 10 poker, we will help you out by healing your team before your next bat.
It suddenly turns into a ballad.
No thanks.
No thanks, yo. Team Sky represent. We never forget. There'll be a choice you live to regret. So, like, if we give you like 10 cents, you can turn on the power for like 1 second. Is that how it works with electricity bills?
No,
you just insert money and electricity goes on.
I think they don't have electricity, so they can't just heal you like this, but they would use
potions.
like potions and...
Wait, what about Mr. Sleepy?
Oh, are we gonna have to listen to... No.
That's enough, Grunt. Back into your bone.
Is it like a nightmare about him being used?
Or maybe it's a dream. Maybe it's what he wants. Actually, I think the money is called Poke Dollars in the main series. Poke is the money in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's obviously not the same. That would make sense. Or would it? I mean, they got all the same items, a lot of them. I mean, some.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. But of course in Japanese it's just yen, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it is yen, right? It was definitely yen in the early games. I don't know if they maybe changed it, because I noticed that in recent games they've like no longer used Japanese words. They use like some made up sim words. Though, wait, first let's see. I stack up next to the one next to me.
I'm just as good as the woman next to me.
Man.
Reblock of the girl on the right is just as beautiful on the left.
It would be bad if we sucked, but thankfully we are as good as each other, which is good, right? But yeah, I was just like saying, recently they've used like, you know, fake language or something, like fantasy language on like any case of writing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, but technically I don't know for sure if that's maybe just a thing in the translated versions, but I feel like I've seen it in the anime and
the Japanese games.
No, like I feel like I've seen it in anime screen caps of episodes that were Japanese.
But
I'm not sure now. But yeah, they've been slowly moving away from real life references. I mean, they usually don't censor these if they go back to make remakes, like, you know, remakes of Red and stuff still mention like all the real life stuff in the Pokédex and in some plot stuff. You know, like the diary still mentions that they found Mew in South America or whatever. And Raichu's Pokédex still says that it can take out an elephant or whatever that was. But in newer stuff they tend to not go for those anymore. It's interesting. It's just attack it. You're two people and that's one people.
I want to learn a move.
Oh, sorry, it was my fault. Do you think Dragon Rage has outlived its usefulness at this point, because it does the fixed damage and it's 40 damage, and that's a little bit
not much, especially since it also doesn't have like
I mean,
Because-
how strong is Flame Burst?
70,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it can
okay.
also hurt the thing
Yeah,
next to it.
And it's stab. I mean,
yeah.
Dragon Rage doesn't get stab because it's fixed, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dragon Rage is gonna go now. Bye, Dragon
Bye,
Rage.
Dragon Rage.
The only purpose would be to like weaken a Pokemon for catching, but you know it's not super important to us. Oh no, Brick! Oh no, that's us.
Imagine
I just
Retic-
read the R, you know, like I use the Rip Breakers. Oh no, it's gonna use a Petra and she's gonna die. But she did not. I'm stronger than the one next to me, right? Right?
I was just as good as the woman next to me, right? Right?
Well, reblock if you think that. Nature's lying this around. This rain really makes me uncomfy just watching you run around here. Wait, there's not even a... Damn it.
Well, I did go here because that's not the way to go.
You have short sleeves and a thin fabric hat that's probably completely soaked now.
Yeah.
And you're not even wearing pants. I mean, not, you know, like
Long
long pants. Longs. Bonjour, I'm a Team Skullgrunt back from the Kalos region. I don't know why he talked like this when he was talking normally except for the bonjour.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, he's a Kalos person, he's French. I mean, not French because real cities don't... real places don't exist except for South America.
It's just all like made up regions, and then eventually we get to South America and it's just real life South America, and it's just what?
I mean, you know, Lieutenant Surge is like the lightning American, but now there's like Unova. I think like, you know, it kind of depends on how you see it, but I think it would be cool to, I mean, it's gonna take a while if that's gonna happen, you know, because we just had Let's Go, but to see like a remake of Red and Blue and Green, you know, that has a bit more of the retconning story-wise. Hold on, I'm not used to being tough.
Yeah.
And yeah, for example, have stuff like I don't know, have like a daycare exist. I don't know, you know, one where you can breed. That's a minor thing, but like, you know, have Lieutenant Surge be explicitly from Unova because that's now the Pokemon America and stuff. I know that's my details, but still. 1, 2, hit 3, sandbag, 4, 5, real, rest 6 skills. What? What is he saying?
I don't know.
Maybe I don't understand because I'm not English.
Hmm.
Americans can't understand it either. Neither can Australians. Atkins. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, there's a little bit more, like for example, I don't know, you could argue how far should one go with this. Like for some people simply not changing text at all is important. Then you could be like, well, maybe change a little, have Unova be mentioned with Lieutenant Surge and stuff. Or like have the one guy in the SSN actually be Looker, like that totally true theory. Or,
Yeah.
but then it's like, you know, or you could retcon it further and have the story change a little to fit more like the style of a typical modern Pokemon game. And it's like, well, at this point, it's not a, like, I don't like it. And I can understand that sentiment not wanting to change it too much because, well, first of all, that's not fun if you wanted to replay the original, so to speak, but better. You know, then it's the same but different.
Well, the
And-
story did change a bit for
Yeah, I know that it did story in
Let's Go.
I actually had more like Fire Red in mind at this point.
Mm.
Though I know Fire Red predated on Unova and even Looker. Oh no. But then it's also like with in general, not just Pokemon, with these remakes, when they change a lot, I get that the problem can be this idea that it's like, so are you saying that the original wasn't good enough, you know? Since like it's bearings, it's a knockout baby, you know? Like, I could see that you don't like the idea or the implication that the original games or like story, whatever media we're talking about, wasn't actually worth your time, and now you're doing it the proper way, because it's not always how these things should be handled. I think there's like ways you can do that without being disrespectful.
Moves like horn drill and guillotine basically never hit when you want them to. That's it. I'm done taking gambles. I'll kick this habit once and for all. You can put your money on me.
I'll do it. He used the move. You shouldn't have gambled, kid. I taught you a valuable lesson. I like the Murkrow just sitting there on the car. It's a friend. It's the true leader of Team Skull, by the way. I know this. And, oh. You're a rebel. You went over boxes.
When I see like
They
stuff
played
like that, I feel like I should be able to walk behind the building, you
They
know, when
played
I see
Splatoon over there.
this.
Did someone hide a treasure there, or why did they put an X? I mean, I get that it's graffiti, but some of these seems like kind of arbitrary, like, let's paint something, you know? Don't go here, haha, lol.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, like, you can do, like, a remake that's supposed to be everything the original was, but better, and also change this in a way. You can do that without feeling disrespectful, but of course, whenever you make a remake, it's impossible to please every fan of the original, just as it's impossible to play every fan who's looking forward to playing the game for the first time. I'm a straight shooter, straight and simple as an arrow. Okay. Who are you shooting?
I don't know.
I think straight shooter actually means something. I mean, obviously it means something, but it's like, I don't know what it means.
It's a phrase.
Yeah, but I don't know what it means. I think it means like getting to the point and not doing funny business or something, but there's some stuff I actually don't know.
How do I get there?
Maybe you beat her first so you have more of a clear view. I think it's something you reach later. Maybe. What's wrong with him? Doesn't he see that we're getting invaded here? It's like an 11-year-old man. Hello? Oh! Oh! My Fomantis. It's eager to face a foe. Think you're up to the challenge?
I guess so.
Well, Fomantis doesn't actually come from the word foe, but from the word foe.
Foe?
Yeah. F-A-U-X. Foe.
Oh.
Because it's not a real mantis. It's a leaf that looks like a mantis. Which feels kind of weird. Everyone thought it was a missed opportunity to have this be like plant bug, you know? And be based on those mantis that look like plants, but instead it's a plant that looks like a mantis. It's like, what?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's fine. I'm
And
not...
What's weird about it is also because it's like, bug and grass have a lot of the same, like what it's weak against. So it's
because
it's still weak against flying and fire. So like, what's the point in pretending to be a plant?
What is a bug but a living plant? I guess that's probably why they didn't make a double type though, because then it would just have a quarter weaknesses against all these things, you know, and that would be kind of bad.
Yeah.
I wonder, there are plant bug types, right? Like Paris, you know? I wonder what their viability is like in the meta, you know, what tier are they? Like, are they really bad because of all these quarter weaknesses, or do they have some like, do they cover some blind spot that makes them really good? I wouldn't know. Oh, Marie! I didn't see many of these in my playthrough because I think they're like exclusive to like Moon. Of course, trainers still use them sometimes.
They are the ones that kill the Corazon.
Yes, they do. And then they eat them.
That's why they're called Marini. It's a marine meanie.
What a super rowdy trainer, unlike me, the delinquent. Yeah, I guess, is this a trainer? That reminds me, whatever happened to that guy who was always calling people numbskulls or whatever? We beat him. Then we ate him.
Oh look, there's a little...
Yeah, it's like in the pool. I guess we can't go through here. Unless there's like a...
Where did it go?
It's like...
It's gone.
That's a pool, so it's like
I know,
in the corner down there.
Shouldn't it like get back up at some point? Or did it like go down the drain?
I'm gonna assume that since like a background Pokemon it like despawned, because you're not supposed to be able to follow them for too long, you know? So
Alright.
next episode we storm the building.
Yeah, I guess.
But one thing I want to say, no, not really. It's like it's weird, you know. Marini kills Corsolas. That's the
Corsolas,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the English name.
But I remember like people saying, "Man, the old Pokédex used to be scary. Thankfully, they're softer in the modern games." I think actually, Junichi Masuda said something like that in an interview. Like, you know, we don't have stuff like scary Pokédex entries anymore. Like, yes, you do.
News
Don't lie. I think he meant like not so many, because it used to be like every freaking Pokemon was like a murder story or something.
Yeah.
But there's still some like this.
No.
It just doesn't happen.
You're too nice to people, Louie, but I guess your friends are nice people too.
Sure. Okay, so this is gonna be it for this episode, and next episode we're gonna storm the building.
And hopefully we won't have caught a cold by then.
Yeah. So, see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.